Hey guys!
Alright guys, we're here today to check out the video that won the Patreon poll of the week, and that's none other than Visions of Atlantis, Heroes of the Dawn official lyric video. Alright, so this band has a new album coming out sometime soon in this year, and this song is from that new album.
Okay.
Now, I've heard this band. I actually did an album review for a live album that they released. Wow, they released that album this year, sometime earlier in the year. So I'm actually familiar with this band. I'm actually familiar with their sound and what to expect from them. But you've never heard of Visions of Atlantis.
No, when you said Visions, I thought we were doing Visions Divine.
All right, no, this is different kind of visions. All right, everybody has their own kind of visions.
This one is of Atlantis.
This one is of Atlantis, the lost continent. Isn't that what they call it?
It's the Lost City.
No, it was wasn't it a continent?
No, it was the Lost City of Atlantis.
Is it?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Who told you this? George? From the guy that blames the aliens all the time? Is that who told you? Did his hair tell you that?
Yeah, I remember that.
All right. Just want to make sure. Perhaps you're right. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not saying
you are wrong.
Okay, I'm wrong. Fine. For once, I'm wrong. It's not the lost continent. It's the lost city.
I won this battle.
I'm still not convinced that you're right. I'm going to Google this.
You're going to Google this.
I'm going to Google this after. And then we'll do a video of like 20 seconds of me saying, I was wrong.
This is my first victory, because every time I always...
This doesn't count for geography, though, because Atlantis didn't really exist. At least some people don't think it existed. So until we actually discover where the hell Atlantis is, this doesn't count as geography.
It's the Battle of the Minds, and I get a point.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
I'll give you that. All right, let's do this.
Of unspoken stories of
melody at the end there, was there a bagpipe?
I don't know.
It sounded like a bagpipe, which if it is, it's absolutely glorious. But no, a hurdy-gurdy has a much different specific sound. It sounded like a bagpipe. The beginning, was it a flute at the beginning? It sounded like a flute at the beginning.
I think it was a flute at the
beginning. Definitely a flute at the beginning, but at the end it sounded like a bagpipes. Anyways, what did you think? This is your first time listening to this band. So what did you think?
It's a very light song.
Most of their songs are like that. They're like light, uplifting, very
folky.
But this one, yes, but not all of them like that. But they're all. If there's, let me put it this way: if there's some common threads about this band, it's really the fact that they create music that's very uplifting. It has a nice. It's almost. I found the perfect definition. This band is the soundtrack of nature.
Oh.
So when you listen to them, you kind of feel like the hills are alive with the sound of music. You know what I mean? Like you feel like nature is speaking through this band. They have a way of putting music together that just feels to me. It's very light, so it really feels like it's like nature's soundtrack.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why it has like the kind of trees in their music video and stuff. Because.
By the way, I like the lyric video. I like we've said this before. This is the kind of lyric video that people need to do with actual people moving around, things happening, sceneries moving around, not just one still image with words popping out that somebody's grandfather did on their paintbrush. So kudos to them for going all out on the lyric video. But you were going to say something?
They had the trees and everything. It was a very relaxing song.
You kind of had
the song is one of those songs you can just go outside and sit in a chair and just look up at the sky and just listen to this band.
They're the perfect band to like on a Sunday morning when you get up, you make yourself a cup of coffee, you sit in your porch. Or the perfect
band that you go on a hike and listen to the song.
Oh yeah. But you can also sit in a porch, drinking a cup of coffee and just enjoying what nature has to offer on a nice sunny Sunday morning, something like that. They have songs that are a little bit. This one it's definitely like that. Now they have songs that have a little bit more bite into it, have a little bit more of a heavier punch, more symphonic in nature and stuff like that. So they have a wide range of sound. Overall, like I said, to me their music always feels very uplifting, very light, very soft, very uplifting overall. But they have songs that have a little bit more bite into it. Like every other band. Not every song sounds the same.
True, and I feel like this is one of the bands that like. Their sound is kind of like a feather. It's very light, and it works with the band.
It also works with the melody that they put together for those tracks. So it works well. It fits them. It feels like a glove. You can't.
Some bands you can't have too much lightness and too much heaviness.
Yeah, I mean you don't need any harsh vocals on a band like this. I mean, are you kidding me? Like, what are you gonna do with the harsh vocals there? You're gonna destroy the song.
You're gonna just destroy.
Like it's a perfect duet between the two of them. It's absolutely incredible. Like the two vocalists, they complement each other so well. Because his voice is it just has a little bit of extra.
It's not too deep.
It's not too deep, but it just has a little bit extra that just gives the song a little bit of extra thickness. It just makes the song feel a little bit thicker when he's on, right? When he comes off, the song then becomes like an absolute feather because her voice is very angelic, it's very uplifting, and it just lifts the track all the way up.
His voice is not too deep, and it's not.
It's just like it's perfect.
It's like a hair above her. Vocals.
I would agree with that. Just a little bit of above. Yeah. I thought you were going to say his voice is like a toast well done. Not overcooked, but well done. I don't think you can overcook toast. You can burn them, but not overcook.
But he has good hair, too.
Oh, okay. I was not going to mention anything about the dude's hair because I really didn't want to take it that way. But you started the video by saying you thought this was going to be Visions Divine. And then his hair is a little bit...
Weird Al.
Yeah, it's a little bit down that line. It's a little bit... Fabio. He has a little bit of a Fabio Leone kind of hairstyle. So it is what it is. I was not going to say anything, but you had to go there. So now that you went there, we went there.
Yeah.
All right, guys, this is it for today for this Patreon poll of the week. I hope you guys enjoyed Visions Divine. Now I'm stuck with the Visions Divine. Visions of Atlantis. They have a new album coming out. Like I said, this track is from that upcoming new album. So we have to keep our ears and eyes open for that new album because I'm sure they're going to release more songs. So we have to check it out. I like this band. It's really
very calming.
It makes you feel good.
Yeah.
It makes you feel good. All right, guys, this is it for today. Come back tomorrow. We'll have more videos for you. See you guys.
See ya.